Hey guys, Nick Holding here, aka DVD Collector 96, and welcome to a new video on my YouTube channel. Okay guys, so in today's video we're going to be reviewing the complete DVD physical media release from the TV show Covert Affairs. Now, this is going to be the video introducing this new TV show to the channel. Basically, you're going to have now the overall video with all the seasons. We're going to review them, and I'm kind of want to talk a little bit about the show, how I discovered and things like that. And then you're going to be having season 1 on DVD review, and then from seasons 2 to season 5, which is the ending of the show, you're going to be having unboxing since I got those new. Now, behind the scenes story of how I discovered the show. At the time I was still living in Cuba, I was watching on USA Network, I was watching White Collar, and I was watching Suits. Now, a lot of time when I was watching the episodes, I would see the promo for Covert Affairs, and I'm the kind of guy, I do like to download a lot of promotional pictures from the show, promotional episode pictures and things like that. And I saw that the show looked good, and I read like what the show was about. I knew it was about CEA, covert life, a spy, so I'm like, you know what, I want to give it a chance because I think it's the kind of shows that I'm going to enjoy a lot. So I got it, and by the time I got it, it was 4 seasons completed by the time. The show got renewed for a 5th season, and when I ended up watching from season 1 to 4, when I got to the end of season 4, they were like 3 months away. The season 5 premiere, if I'm not mistaken, it premiered the same day as White Collar season 5. So, Covert Affairs, that's the way I discovered it. I remember enjoying a lot the first 2 seasons. I have to be honest, the 3rd season I enjoyed it, but I didn't like it so much. And the 4th season, great memories, because it was one of those seasons that you need to go episode by episode quickly because you want to see what's coming up next. For me, in season 4, it was definitely the best. Then it got to a season 5 that it wasn't super bad, but it wasn't just that good as before. So when it ended airing season 5, the show got cancelled sadly without a proper ending. Now, it's these kind of shows that they do resolve a lot of things through the show, but they left the audience without knowing, a spoiler alert, an answer from the character. So she basically needs to make a decision. They introduce us with this decision, but we never get to see the answer on camera or off camera. I do remember reading interviews, and the director say that he's not glad that it ended without giving it a proper ending, but that's the way things are sometimes in television. When you're going to be invested on a show, you never know if you're going to get through 10 seasons or if it's going to be cancelled. I'm the kind of person that if a show runs for 5 seasons, at least give it like a movie, the 6 episode arc, something to give the fans a proper ending. But I do understand how business works, and if the show is not making money and it's not profitable for the company, I understand that they need to take it out of air and just cancel it. I have a few shows on my collection that have been cancelled sadly. This is one of them. So that's basically how I discovered the show. Basically, the show introduces to this lady, Perabo, which I love, and she joins the CIA, but she's like kind of in training, and somebody takes her out of her training and needs to put her on the field right away. We then discover that it's because her husband works for the CIA. I think she didn't know about this, so she started working on an undercover operation, which is the Covert Affairs operation. And the show has a little bit of comedy, it has drama, it has spy, they have a lot of locations because they need to travel a lot through the world, and it's fun to watch. Again, the first seasons are super good and super high tension. There are 16 episodes per season, so it's not a super long show, and it's 40 minutes episode. So that's what I decided to watch it. I remember through season 2 I was starting to study English back in Cuba, and by the time I got to season 5, there were the points that the subtitles weren't coming in, so I would start taking out the closed caption to the episodes and try to understand that, and it did help me a lot. Now, physical media wise, it was one of the shows that it caught my eye, for sure, that I wanted to have in my collection in the future when I first started collecting. And I went to my local Walmart once, and they had the complete first season on DVD on a shelf for $9.99. So if I'm not mistaken, this is actually the first show that I got, and it wasn't just a regular case inside the box, it was individual discs inside the box, the time discs that we're going to be showing now. Basically I got it, and when I was going to be getting the rest of the seasons, they were always super expensive, like crazy expensive, and I'm like, you know what, I don't want to pay that much money for the show. I never saw any of the other seasons on stores physically. I did know, I mean, when I came to the US, the show was canceled already, so all the seasons were out on DVD, and it was just this show that I left it to the end. And last time that I tried to buy it, I remember that the seasons were super cheap. I think I found a deal for $9.99 for season 2, 3, and 4 each, of course. And I was going to jump, but then I'm like, you know what, when I went to look for season 5, it was sold out everywhere. No copies were available, and I'm like, I'm going to wait a little bit, because it's been so much time incomplete on my collection that I didn't want to buy individual seasons and then having one extra season hanging there. So I've been getting a little more comfortable buying shows and movies through eBay. And one of the things that I like about eBay is that you see actually what copy of the TV show or movie you're getting. Now, why this makes sense for me? I know through Amazon, Walmart, or Best Buy, it's way easier, because if you have any kind of issue, you can return it easily. I'm not sure that eBay still protects you, but I think it's way more easy if you buy, let's say, a season of show and it's missing a disc, or this is being duplicated, or something is broken inside. It's more easy through Amazon. Now, why did I decided to do? I knew this show is a universal release, and I knew when they released it originally, the first press, they had slip covers on it. And since season 1 is always going to have a slip cover on it, because the DVDs came individually. I don't know if they did a repackage later on, but for now I think that's the only copy that you can get from season 1. So I decided to get the rest of the seasons through eBay, and I decided to get it sealed, because I do like to collect sealed copies, new copies. And I decided to get them through eBay because I could get, first, I did get a good deal for all the seasons in the different buyers. I didn't have any bad experience with any of them. It took me like a week for all the shows to arrive. I got first season 3, then I got season 4 and 5, and today I got season 2, which I already did the video for the channel that you're going to be seeing in the future. So I decided to get it through eBay because I was going to be choosing the slipcover editions. One of the things I like when I collect individual seasons of the show is, like, for example, right here you can see the Vampire Diaries. I like when all the seasons match. All the seasons have the slip covers, they have the same number on top, everything like that. And the Covert Affairs situation was the same. The first season, like I told you, is individual discs inside, so it's always going to be with a slip cover. I didn't want to have season 1 with a slip cover and then the rest without slip covers. If you get them through Amazon, sometimes they can show with slip covers, but usually if it's a release that's been out for a while, usually 90% of the time you will be getting it without a slip cover. So I decided to go with the slip covers. This show, I want to give it a 7 out of 10. It's a fun show to watch. I don't know in which platform it is. It might be on Amazon Prime or something like that. And to be honest, the DVDs are not expensive. Are not that expensive these days. It's just that sometimes through Amazon, you know, there are sellers. I was just having a hard time when I was going to go through season 5. Now, I have unboxed them, all of them already for the channel. This is just a general review. I didn't have any problems. All the DVDs were there. And as physical media goes, every single release has special features that we're going to be reviewing in more detail in each of the individual seasons. So that's always a good plus for me. The episodes are not the worst quality, and Universal usually does good releases. The only complaint I do have is that they didn't put any kind of like images on the DVDs, and for me, I love when I get a DVD set and there is art on the Blu-rays or DVDs, whatever the case may be. So, Covert Affairs. Let's take it out of here, and first of all, and like I told you, every single season it match with the slipcover. Look how beautiful it is, and the cover it's on a red that is super shiny right there. On every single season, they decided to go only with the heroine. They didn't put any cast assemble on the fronts or on the spines, just in the backs. So each individual season they use the same art that they use for the front. So basically you can see right there USA Network, which was the broadcaster channel, DVD editions, and then a universal release. So the first season is the only one different, which it comes with the DVD on DVD cases inside. The rest of the releases are slip covers like this, and you open it up and you have basically your DVD with your DVD with all the DVDs inside. The top, it's the same scene, and basically they look pretty similar on the back as well. Again, every single release comes with a special feature. Basically, this will be season 1 on DVD that I got on Walmart a while back. Then this will be the season 2 with the slipcover edition on DVD again, which this is how the back looks like. Then we have season 3 on DVD, again slipcover edition, front and back. Then we have season 4, which is my favorite, on DVD again. This is how the front looks like, and then this is how the back looks like. And then we have the 5th and final season, which is the only slipcover that it looks, the copy that I got, it looks a little bit yellowish, but I don't care. It matches on my collection, so I'm good with it. And then this is how the back looks like. But for now, remember, this is going to be serious. We're going to be reviewing each of the individual seasons. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a review about the season, of what I remember, and we're going to be discussing what you're getting on the physical media release. But for now, that will be all for today's video. Like I always say, I hope you guys are enjoying with this new kind of content in the channel. If you are, please let me know in the comments, leave me a like, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can keep this channel growing. And see you guys again soon on a new video.